Hey everybody, it's your favorite friend and fiend, Kenneth Ramon. A little bit of a different video this time. I was asking around and a lot of you guys agree that I should make a video just of like the autograph CDs that I have in my collection, and I got quite a bit. I just wanted to share with you guys what I got in this big box right here. Lots of cool stuff, and I'm just gonna share with you guys what I got. Alrighty, you guys, well, I'm just gonna pull like the CD inserts and sleeves out of the cases just so you guys don't get like a crazy glare going on. You know, I don't use like top-notch recording equipment or anything like that. I just use whatever does the job, right? Of course, I decide to start filming once it gets really windy, right? Always. Same thing with band practice. We always have practice when it gets really windy. Alrighty, well, let's get to it. First one I want to share with you guys, this is Through the Mail Success, which kind of blows my mind. He doesn't sign through the mail anymore because, you know, a lot of people took advantage of that. It was selling on eBay and things like that. I do not do that. And they were even like going as far as wiping like the personalization off just so they could resell it. And that drives me crazy too. So I don't blame him for stopping fan mail. But anyways, so I got Mr. Tommy Lee. This one is Dr. Feelgood. That's awesome, classic album right here. Then this is another Through the Mail Success, and Michael Jackson's Thriller. It's not signed by Michael Jackson. Wouldn't that be cool, right? I think it would be worth like thousands of dollars if it was, right? I wonder how much that would go for. Somebody has it, but they're hanging on to it, I know. But this is signed by the director, the movie director, John Landis, who he directed the music video for Thriller. And yeah, I asked him to sign over here, but he signed over here, over the lyrics, I think, which is still pretty cool. But yeah, so yeah, John Landis signed this Michael Jackson Thriller CD for me. That's one you don't see every day. I wonder if other people have their CDs signed by John Landis, but anyways, that's pretty cool. Worth mentioning in the video for sure. And I got this one signed by Weird Al. I love Weird Al. It was like my second concert. My first one was Reba. Kind of wish it was Weird Al, but it was Reba. But yeah, this is a cool one to have for sure. Got Kelly Clarkson. This is another one that was through the mail. Just can't believe it, man. She even gave me the full signature, which she hardly ever does. So usually she just signs Kelly. So this is really cool. One of my favorite albums from my younger days. So yeah, really cool. And we got some Gloria Estefan, who's a family favorite. You know, my grandma loved her, my mom loved her, and I love her. So yeah, I got her on a few CDs, The Greatest Hits, Let It Loose. I asked her to get Emilio to sign, but I guess he didn't feel like it, so. And my grandpa says that Emilio only signs for the girls, so could be. Yes, this album as well. I have a few other albums of hers too. Maybe I'll send those off as well. But yeah, pretty cool. Alrighty, next up we got Pink, I'm Not Dead. And I always wanted Pink in my autograph collection, and you guys that have been getting to know me and on this channel, my followers, you guys know I'm really into collecting physical media, so I really wanted like a signed CD from Pink, and let me just tell you, they're kind of hard to come by, at least in the price range that I got this for $40, and I think that's because it's personalized to Emily. But I just really wanted this CD and this Pink autograph in my collection that I just didn't even care who it was personalized to. I just wanted it. So yeah, and for $40 it felt like a steal, because you know, I was looking at other CDs that are signed by her that are going for like $300. So I just, you know, for $40 I just absolutely had to, and it came really nice and packaged very well. It was like Christmas. I don't know, whoever owned this before me really took care of this CD, and it seems like they didn't want to let it go, but I'm telling you, if you're watching, it went to the right person. I love this thing and just so happy to have it in the collection. And here's one that might tick some people off in the autograph community, that is. This is the Mariah Carey All I Want for Christmas Is You single. And I purchased this, what was it? Was it last year or the year before? And a lot of us did. It was only $5, so we were like, hey, why not? You know, it's a song that a lot of people do not like, especially around Christmas time. You hear it over and over again. But you know, a lot of us just picked it up just because it was signed. But really, you guys, I have to say, for $5, I mean, what do you expect? So here's the story. It turned out to be that a lot of these copies were auto-penned, which means it's like signed with a machine that does your signature for you. And a lot of celebrities and musicians are starting to do that, like sign CDs that way. And you know, for me, like $5 is not gonna make or break me, you know. And I am a fan of Mariah, so if you're a true fan, you're really not gonna care that much. But like, I guess like a lot of people in the autograph community, they like to stock up and they like to buy like 20 of these in hopes that they could resell it for like, I don't know, $50 or something like that. Those are the people that are upset, you know, and they're probably gonna dislike this video. I don't care, okay? It helps out the YouTube algorithm anyways. I'm just kidding. But yeah, no, you guys, I'm totally cool with it. I mean, I am a fan, so it is what it is, and that is what her signature looks like. So happy to have it regardless. Alrighty, so here's another super prized possession. I'm getting goosebumps just looking at it. But this is Nirvana, Bleach, my favorite Nirvana album. And it's signed by 3 out of the 4 original Nirvana members. Got Chris, the bassist, Chad Channing, the original drummer, and Jason Everman, who's like the original lead guitarist before Kurt did all the guitar duties. Just so cool, you guys. Of course, I can't ever get Kurt, but you know, one day I hope like I could get his daughter. Of course, I wouldn't have her sign this, but I would love to like get her autograph. But yeah, man, this feels like so historical, right? I'm just shaking, just holding it, really. And yeah, so I have the CD case here. This is how like I've been storing like extras, like guitar picks and stickers. But yeah, Chris sent me a sticker, and Jason Everman sent me a guitar pick. So I just stored it inside the CD case. So pretty awesome, you guys. And of course I also have Nevermind. You know, this is the iconic album. This one's signed by Chris, the bassist, and the original drummer Chad Channing, who only plays on one song. He plays on the song Polly, but he doesn't play the drums, just plays the cymbals. You can hear him on the cymbals. And I think he played some of these songs live with them in the early days, but yeah, he plays on that one song, and happy to have him on this album. Alright, and to keep with that, you know, hardcore punk theme, we got Gwar, which is pretty awesome. This is the Scumdogs of the Universe album, and in my opinion, their best album. But this is like the 30th anniversary reissue that came out last year, and they were selling these online with their live stream special, which I got to see, which is pretty awesome. But yeah, you guys, like the whole group signed this. Of course, Odorous has passed on, so his signature is in here. And also Sly Menstra didn't sign this, but she made an appearance on the live stream, which is so cool. And you know, this is perfect. Like, if I could ever find like a way of getting Sly Menstra to sign, I'd have her sign right here. But yeah, I got all the other members, which is really cool. And I know some of these members have taken on like different characters and whatnot in Gwar, but for this album, they signed with the actual name of the character they portrayed 30 years ago, which is really cool. So yeah, super happy to have this in the collection. And, well, not to change the theme, but I guess this is still kind of relevant to this genre of music. But this is Debbie Gibson, and this is Out of the Blue. It's a pretty cool, nice little 80s throwback album. And then we got another 80s one. This is Eddie Money, rest in peace. This is Can't Hold Back. This is my favorite Eddie Money album. And it says, keep shaking and thank you, Eddie Money. And what's cool about this, you guys, and let me just put this back in the case really quick. What's cool about this is I had a friend that did me a great favor, and shout out to Laura. Her name's Laura, but you can find her and follow her on Facebook. She has her own Facebook music page called High Desert Music Fan, so follow her there. But she did me a great favor and got this signed on the back for me. got this signed on the back by the songwriter Monty Byram. I think I'm saying that right. And he wrote the song I Wanna Go Back, which is a huge hit for Eddie Money. And he wrote on here, "To Kenneth, you got both sides, Monty Byram." So look at that. That is kind of cool. So thank you so much, Laura. You really didn't have to do that, and I appreciate you sticking after the show and having him sign this for me. That was really cool of you, so thank you. Alrighty, well, I'm going to stick with that 80s music theme just for a little while longer. Got the Best of Blondie right here, and this is signed by their drummer, Clem Burke, also known as Elvis Ramone. But yeah, so he signed this one for me, and you guys could see some other signatures here, and you guys are gonna kill me, but that's actually signed by tribute acts and people that play the music of Blondie. And I don't know, I know I'm weird, I know I'm weird, but yeah, this is signed by Blondish, and they're a really good tribute band, and they play this stuff just like it sounds on the record. They're just wickedly talented, and this is all I had with me at the time, so I just had them sign this. But as a matter of fact, Clem Burke actually played with a Blondie tribute band at one point. Like, he was actually the live drummer on some of the sets with a band called Bootleg Blondie, I think is what they're called. And you know, you guys could say I ruined it, but really I only collect for me, and I'm happy with it. So, and I highly recommend you check those guys out, because they got Blondie nailed. And next up we got Nancy Wilson, the guitarist from a little band called Heart. And actually, when I sent this, I believe the sisters were still kind of feuding. They used to sign together in the mail. So like, now that everything's good, I might actually try to get Anne on this one as well. But I got Nancy, so one out of the two, pretty cool. One out of the two sisters. And a little bit of a genre change. Sorry guys, I'm kind of just going random as I go. But got Lil Jon from the East Side Boys, Kings of Crunk. God, he was so cool, man. This was through the mail, as well as the last couple, but this one was through the mail, and I tell you, I did not expect to get this back at all. I just sent this in a movie cover, I believe, and then next thing you know, about like a month later, get this huge FedEx box that come to my door, and I was like, what could this be? I have no idea what this could be, you know? So I open it up, and then I see like all these comic books and like 8x10s, and he even threw in like a wristband that says "turn down for what," and I forgot what else. Sunglasses. I've never gotten sunglasses from an artist before, and these were autographed too in the box. Just totally blew my mind. I'm sure I'm forgetting to mention something else, but he went all out. Okay, that's all I could say, is he went all out for this big fan, and I really do appreciate that. So I just had to mention that, but very cool. Lil Jon, the East Side Boys, Kings of Crunk. Let's bring crunk back, okay? If rap is gonna be in the mainstream, let's make it crunk music, okay? Alrighty, you guys. Well, before we get to these last couple CDs that I'm gonna share with you guys, I just want to say thank you so much for watching my video. If you like what you see so far, please give it a thumbs up, and if you're new to the channel, feel free to subscribe. Really do appreciate all the support, you guys. Thank you so much. Alrighty, well, this next person's become quite the controversial figure in terms of like the politics world, and I try to keep my channel away from that as much as I can, but I will say that this person, I did enjoy their music growing up as a kid. I heard it quite a bit on the radio, and you know, in my dad's car, and you know, I grew up listening to this guy. So I do have a little bit of Ted Nugent in the CD collection here, the autograph CD collection. There's that one, and he also was in a band called Damn Yankees, which is cool. He also had a couple of songs on the Superbad soundtrack, which I don't know if this is like a rarity. This might be like a CD that's hard to come by, actually, so maybe it's actually kind of worth something. But yeah, so cool to have him on these CDs. You know, politics out of it, you know, I don't focus on any of that, and I do think he's a great guitar player, you know, regardless of some of the things he says. Next up we got Reba. Let's see, Read My Mind. It's probably my favorite CD of hers. You know, I mean, not like the hugest fan like of her music, but like I said, she was my first concert, so a little bit of sentimental value here. So happy to have her autograph in the collection. And let's see, next up we got Hollywood Vampires, which is, you know, Alice Cooper and Johnny Depp and Joe Perry's supergroup. But this one is signed by Johnny Depp down here. And then I got Brian Johnson from AC/DC to sign it as well. It says, "Keep rockin', Kenneth." And he's on one of the songs on the Whole Lotta Love cover. He does vocals on that song. So yeah, very happy to have this in the collection as well. And last but not least, I wanted to share this with you guys. This is my Journey Revelation CD. It's signed by the whole band. Actually, like the whole like original classic lineup of Journey from the 80s, except for Steve Perry. So like right there, it's probably like a deal breaker to like really big collectors. Oh, you don't have the whole original lineup. What are you talking about? But pretty much, this is like the original 80s group, except for Arnel Pineda on lead vocals. And the guy does a phenomenal job. Get out of here with that. He does a great job. And this was the last concert I got to see with my mom, and I'm happy it was this, because this was one of her favorite bands. And yeah, definitely wanted to share that with you guys. Alrighty, you guys, well, that is part one of my autograph CD collection. And if you guys want part two, you guys gotta let me know, and let me know how you like this video, and if you want more, I'd be happy to do it for you guys. But as always, thank you so much for watching my video. Kenneth Ramon, signing off.